So
I have something funny to start off. Something interesting and funny to start off with that's been recently popping up. Do you guys know who the NBA player named Anthony Edwards is?
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, he's a fucking popular ass player. He's one of these, like, I would say an all-star.
He's Michael Jordan reincarnated, bro.
He's that good?
He's so fucking good.
He was like the youngest guy to get a Jordan shoe, right?
He might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know all he knows he's fucking raw. He's really
cool
good.
dude. He's a cool dude. He seems like
He's really good.
Yeah.
So
Hilarious, man.
it
He was
came
a hustler, I
out
think.
recently that Anthony Edwards was like messaging and hooking up with this chick, and she got pregnant.
Oh,
and then
boy.
she posted all the messages on her Instagram story, and I was reading them. It was hilarious. So in the messages, she says, like, I'm pregnant. Like, what are we gonna do about it? Like, she says, I aborted my son 2 years ago, and he was like, you can't force a child into the world. We should get an he said he didn't say an abortion. He said you should get a abortion.
Abortion.
Abortion. And then he was like, I'll send you the money, like whatever for it. And then she was like, I don't want your money, but like whatever, I'll take it. And I was like, well, you know, this bitch is gonna take the money. And then like the rest of the text, I'm kind of paraphrasing here. He at one point he's like, my lawyer will deal with it. So I'm guessing his lawyer sends the bitch $100K.
Yeah.
She posts a picture of the wire. So like,
Which is crazy.
Yo, is that legal even?
what?
Can they like
I think she
fine
figured out
her
the
back or
numbers and
something?
stuff.
Oh, but okay.
Yeah, you could post a picture. I mean, no one's gonna do
Yeah.
anything. She posted a picture of the wire, and so at that point he's like, I sent you the money. Where the send the video?
Send the video.
He says like send the video like 3 times. So it's
Send
like
that bitch.
Of the abortion?
of her, like
No,
I
her
think
taking the pill.
taking like I think it's the like abortion pills because they sell
Yeah.
pills you can take that are abortion pills.
Yeah.
And he's like, send a video like of her taking it. He said, and then she finally fucking sends it. She's like, here.
Bro, I would have fooled him. I would have fooled him real quick.
We don't even know if she was pregnant.
I know. What if she was
True.
just playing his
And
ass?
she took it very easy on him. She was being kind of easy on
She
him.
actually was.
I mean-
she was. She didn't want to have the baby. She was like, listen, I don't really like. If you don't want to do this, we
Yeah.
don't got to do this.
I
She
had an
kinda-
abortion already. I aborted my son, and I felt so bad.
And he was like, "Bitch, how you know it's a son?" That's
exactly.
exactly what he said. He was like, "How do you know it was a boy? Like, what the fuck?"
She was trying to entice him. A son, you say?
Yeah, she's trying to entice
He could
his
be like
ass.
me.
Wait, so you said she got $100,000 or something
Yeah,
like
she
that?
got 100 G's.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty fair, right?
In a wire.
Because
Yeah.
now you don't have to have a kid. You have to raise a kid. Like at the end of the day, if you trap one of these like athletes that has to pay you child
You
support
do have to
shit,
raise a kid.
you do have to
Raise
raise a
the
kid now.
motherfucker,
Like,
yeah.
oh, this is all fun and games, but now my job is this fucking kid.
But it's a good bag.
It's a good bag. You're
And
gonna
your
make
man-
millions throughout the kid's
Yeah,
life.
bro.
Bro,
It's a check,
your man
for sure.
is about to be a billionaire.
True.
Yeah,
Because he already signed for what, $250 million. Then he'll probably get another big contract after this.
Is he still with the Timberwolves?
He's still with the Timberwolves.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a
And
check, man.
He got a whole Jordan shoe, bro.
And then
he
she-
should be a billionaire.
She could hypothetically go fuck other NBA players or other NFL players and get a baby out of them.
You know what? You're right, Gio. She should have. Yeah, she let him off easy.
I also think she
Super
didn't.
easy.
She might have not been pregnant, dude.
Yeah, that-
Because who's gonna?
She really didn't want the baby.
Maybe not.
Because it's like you just said, it's a fucking regardless of the money, it's a huge responsibility bringing
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
like raising the actual fucking person.
And I
With
don't know how fast they get the money, but I'd imagine after the kid is born or something. So now she has to go through a whole pregnancy, and she's
Yeah.
like, "This will be worth it." At the end of
Yeah.
it. And then once I have this little fucking kid, this will all be worth
She
it.
pushes the baby out. It's just dollar signs.
Yeah,
It's just a bunch of dollar signs. in the
that's
crib.
all she sees is dollar signs in the baby's eyes. You're beautiful. That's a few million right there.
NBA players are targeted for that shit though. There's like that crazy bitch online, Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
She did that with that one player. What's his name? PJ Washington? Is that his fucking name?
That's an NBA player.
I think
think-
it was Miles Bridges.
I don't know. Whatever his
Oh, no,
name
it was
is.
PJ. It was PJ Washington. It was
She got a baby out of him, and I think she dumped him, like with the quickness after she got the baby out of him.
So now,
And
yeah,
now
now,
she gets a fat ass check.
yeah,
Yeah.
now she can file for the
Child support,
and
And
stuff.
for like somebody like that, it's gonna be a shitload of money.
Low-key, that girl that posted the whole Anthony Edwards shit, she kind of fucked up like the future of her getting another bag.
Oh
For
hell yeah.
sure, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, was the 100K really worth it?
No, I think she was like genuinely hurt. That's why she
Oh,
posted.
bitch.
Wait, so what was
Hell
she?
nah.
Not to defend her,
Why
I'm
you
just
gotta be
saying.
getting an abortion when it comes to me? You didn't say that the first time, but now you all sad.
Wait, what do you mean the first time?
She got an abortion before.
She had
With
said
with
it?
another guy.
She's like, oh, this is
Another
the first-
guy.
Why
So
did
when
she
it's
mention
my,
that?
When it's my turn, you scared to get an abortion.
She
Fuck
mentioned
you.
that in the message.
In the text, she said, "I've gotten
said my first time.
She said, "I aborted my son last time," and he was like, "You can't force a kid into the world."
Yeah,
I
She
love that.
She was like, I got an abortion last time and I felt so bad. Bitch, I don't care.
This time it's gonna cost 100,000. Okay, I feel really bad about it, but 100,000 will change my mind.
He just off rip. He was like, he immediately recognized like, all right, if I just give this bitch money, maybe it'll go away.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
probably
which-
smart on his part because he was like, I'll send you money.
Yeah.
And she was like,
Yeah, better not take the gamble.
She's like, I don't want your money, but like, I'll take it. If you... That's kind of how she played it over text.
I don't want it, but $100,000, sure.
Kinda, I mean, I guess it'll replace my son.
She definitely did not be like, oh, I'm too proud. Hell no.
So she wasn't clowning him. She was sad about it. She was like venting.
She was like
salty. She seemed a little salty.
She was a
about
little
it.
salty. She was like, "Why do you want to get abortion? I could tell you that you've been through this before," and like a bunch of shit like that.
Yeah, like she seemed like she wanted something more with him.
Yeah.
Was
She
it
wanted to
like
date him.
captions with the text, or was it just like screenshots?
It was
of
a
text?
straight
That's
screenshot.
it.
There was like
So
only
you just make what you make of it.
Literally, the only caption was she put an @ and then she added him on Instagram.
Oh,
It's hilarious.
Oh boy,
crazy, bro.
no confusion. Which Anthony is this? I'll tell you which one.
At one point, like, she says something about like wanting to have the baby, and he's like, "Hell nah." It's literally his text.
He's like, "Hell no, I can't do this."
HEL. Yeah.
That's the first thing he said back to her.
No,
Yes.
one of the
That's
first things.
so
Hell no, I
funny.
can't do this.
Oh hell no!
So funny, bro.
I like this kid. I like this kid. He's
Bro,
smart
I
enough.
love Anthony Edwards. He's
I've been
amazing.
seeing so many funny pictures. There's this Reddit called NBA Circle Jerk, and it's a bunch of hilarious pictures of like NBA shit.
Man.
People will like put in funny prompts into like an AI generator and generate like NBA memes out of it. And one of them was like a picture of him marching with a bunch of pro-choice women.
He's a man of the people.
He's a man of the
He's a man of the women.
Anthony
Yeah,
Edwards.
Truly.
he's a good guy. He's pro-choice. Pro-choice. These
Fighting
guys
off all the protesters outside of fucking Planned Parenthood.
a true feminist. Yeah,
true man.
he's on the other side of the street. Like they can do whatever. It's their bodies. Yeah, that's.
I have a game at 7 o'clock.
I mean, that's a pretty solid deal for any woman, right? Like if they have
Bro.
sex with an athlete and have their baby,
Bro,
the
hell
genetics are gonna be fucking good.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Now you have the child support. You have a kid, whatever. It's no big deal. Maybe they're cool, and then you
Hopefully.
might have another athlete. That's gonna hook you up later in life.
You might catch another. But
You know?
I don't know. I feel like you got to shoot for the stars. Like you got to get a good one.
She
Yeah.
got a good one.
She got a good one. She got probably one of the best ones
Yeah.
out of his age.
Even
class.
I was gonna say even the lowest level is probably still good, and they probably are. But like, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if it's a guy
Depends what
making,
sport
like,
you're in.
If he's making like $8 million a year,
Yeah,
that's not a bad bag, bro.
I think any NBA player, if I was a chick, I'd fuck him.
any NBA player is getting any.
Those are good genes, dude. Those are rare genes. Football players and stuff like that, anyone could get buff. Like you don't have to be that. you don't have to be that. You don't have to have crazy like genetics.
Yeah, I know
You
what
can
you
work
mean.
for it.
Yeah.
NBA players, that's like
You have
a
to,
born.
you have to
gift.
be a freak of nature.
Yeah, you have to be a freak of nature.
It's a combination of both, right? You have to be talented and a freak of nature.
Yeah,
Let's say
I'd have his kid.
let's say
Anthony, hit me up, dog.
I'm available.
Doggy,
Hell no, I can't do this.
I don't need an abortion. I'll push it out.
I'll push that shit out.
Let's say we all grow up. We have a daughter, and a nice NBA player that we all appreciate is now talking to our daughter,
Mm.
and things happen in relationships. People get pregnant.
Oh boy.
Would you push your daughter to have an abortion?
Nah, dude. Well, okay. We need to add more. We need to add more information to this. Is he a good guy?
Let's go with the stereotype of what you think of like a NBA player is in real life.
She's like, he won't text me back.
Yeah,
He said he had a game, but it's been 2 days.
He's over here fucking hoes in LA.
Yeah, I'm like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
Melissa. I don't care about your relationship.
DMing Instagram bitches. I would just say, do whatever you think, whatever you feel is best. But my personal opinion, it's a tricky.
Wait, how
one.
old is she?
I'm-
How old is she, Joe?
She's I don't want to say Josh Giddey range. Let's say like 21, 22.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take.
Let's say Josh Giddey range.
I'm gonna take the Anthony Edwards approach. I'm gonna say you can't force a kid in the world.
Okay.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can't force a
can't force a
kid
kid.
in the world.
Especially
Yeah.
not no boy.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no, can't do
nah,
this.
dude.
I'm taking my kid to all the games.
Yeah.
And we gonna scout. And be like, that boy right there, he a star.
Go fuck him.
Go fuck him.
Go fucking get out there. You dress her up in some real skimpy shit. That's horrible.
Yeah,
That's
this
so
is
bad.
bad. I don't endorse that.
No, I'm talking about like when she's in college.
Oh man,
Pimping out your daughter.
that's a good question though, Gio, because that'd be cool. But like, if it's a distant asshole guy, like it's a douche guy,
Yeah.
Which they all got it.
fucking
They're not
assholes.
all. Some of them are nice.
Bro, they can
you
get
think
the
some of them are
baddest,
wholesome folks?
Yeah, some
They
of
can
them
get
are
the
nice.
baddest chicks, and they're still gonna be cheating
I
on
don't
them.
know, bro. Even Dwight Howard came out gay. You
Dwight
thought
Howard was
you
an
thought he was a
asshole.
wholesome Christian man, though.
No, he's an asshole.
He
I
is
never
an
liked
asshole.
him. He's a piece of shit.
He seems like a fucking.
He fucking wasted so many years in Houston. I hate that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he wore the baggiest jean shorts I ever seen. How you 7 foot tall wearing jean shorts?
Imagine how long those jean shorts are.
Bro.
Fit us like pants.
Looking that tall, you can't wear shorts.
You can't.
Nah, it looks
They're in the
silly.
warehouse like, bro, we can make these jeans. Why are we cutting the brim? Why
Yeah,
are
and
we
NBA
hemming
players,
these?
they're always the ones who wear the biggest jean shorts.
Yes.
And the biggest cargo shorts and stuff like that. So not only are they big, but the fucking shorts are meant to be big too.
Massive.
It looks ridiculous. Imagine in real life.
Seeing them sway in real life.
Yeah, looks like they're
I feel like
wearing.
they'd all be fucking huge in real life, bro.
Yeah.
Like when I see them on the court, like I can't really process like how big these guys are.
Yeah.
But I can imagine when you see one like next to you, you're gonna be like, holy shit, this dude's like fucking 6'7", 7 feet fucking tall.
Yeah, because some of these guys are like 6'4" or whatever, which is still pretty fucking tall.
Hell yeah.
But you run into like a 6'10" dude, 6'9".
That's enormous,
That's crazy.
bro. Like, he's legitimately gonna like doorways are gonna be kind of a problem for him.
Bro,
Yeah.
imagine if you lived in San Antonio and you saw Wembanyama walking around.
He's
That's how you say
7
his name?
foot, dude.
Yeah, Wembanyama.
I've been seeing that shit like on different like posts and like articles and shit. I'm like, how the fuck do you say that name? Webanama. That's like you say.
Webanaba.
Webanaba. I kept saying Webanama. How you say it?
Wembanyama.
Wenbanyama.
Is it Wemben or
What is he?
Wembanyama.
He's French, but I mean everybody that's French is from Africa. So.
Interesting. Wenbanyama.
Yeah, every black person from France is African.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah, they just be lying.
I think I could take him down, dude. He's a slim guy. I think if I go for those shins, I think I could take him down.
Bro, yeah.
Is he real? Is he mad slim?
Nah, I'm just
mad
joking around.
slim, bro.
He
He's
is really,
skinny.
yeah, he's very slim, but still,
He's skinny, bro.
yeah, he's probably
Like he
sturdy.
needs some meat. He needs to eat.
Do they release how much they weigh? These people?
Yeah, I think
Sometimes.
Like the NBA players,
I
everybody?
believe they do. Or
I'm
is it
not
just
gonna lie,
height?
he's
Wonder how much he weighs.
He's 7 foot, maybe like 230, 240.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Or is it
That's
just
absurd.
height? I don't know if it's just height or if they do the
They do
weight.
weight.
Too. They release weight too.
I don't like to talk. Don't talk about a woman's weight.
Let's talk about Zion's weight.
They've been getting on.
Zion's weight.
Bro, Zion's baby mama, wasn't she on his ass calling him a fat ass?
Yeah,
and
she
shit?
was wild, and she was
Being
like, "You
mean
need
as
to
hell.
get on a diet."
Oh, she
And-
wasn't being mean about it.
She was being a little mean. She said he needs to get on a diet, and then she also said at the end of the video, she said some shit like you like something like you'd get tired real quick, just like you did when we were in bed or something
Oh
like
my
that.
God. Was it
Yeah.
the porn star or her baby mom?
She's a black bitch, fucking cute eyelashes and shit.
Cute eyelashes.
You know,
shit.
the fucking-
light,
the
was she
fucking
lighter or
curly
like
eyelashes
darker?
and shit.
Was she light or darker? She was darker.
I don't remember, bro.
I think she
I
might have
don't-
been darker.
I don't
think
remember.
knew something.
She has a what? He has a few. He has a few
Well,
chicks
he had
he's
the
fucking
porn
on the
star-
regular.
He had the porn star thing.
That's the one
I
I,
think it
know
was the
of.
porn star bitch.
The
And
baby
he
mama.
also does have a baby mother.
I think
Yeah.
it was the porn star that said
Okay.
this.
That's-
fuck her. Get the fuck with
I mean, he does need to go on a diet. Let's be honest.
He do.
If Zion Williamson, like, completely focused his energy on like athleticism and shit, he'd
Yeah.
be a monster.
Man,
He's already kind of a
I'm
monster.
not gonna lie, bro. Some people from the South, they're just meant to get fat.
Yeah,
They're just going to get big, bro.
it's corn fed, dude.
He just got
It's
lucky
huge.
that he was like in peak physical form in high school, playing 5'6" white boys.
Yeah.
Carried it over to college for a year.
He carried to college for a year, had a good summer league,
And now he's
and
like,
then signed a massive contract.
Yeah.
got some shoes.
Got some shoes.
And he said,
some
you know
free
what?
Gumbo.
I think I'll have that second piece of pizza. So you know
I
what?
deserve
I'm
it.
gonna munch. I'm gonna munch out a little bit.
Bro, he
I
fucked
deserve.
up.
Speaking of a munch, have you guys seen the picture of Ice Spice without any makeup?
Yeah,
I think I have.
It's horrifying. Bro.
she does look
Oh,
fucking
not horrifying. I
scary.
think it was just a bad angle, man.
Maybe it's a bad angle, man. Her forehead. Not that I'm a fucking prize, but her forehead looked mad big.
It
don't
did
say
look
that, Amy.
big.
You are a prize.
It did look bad.
Thank you, Gio. Bro, she looked like a zombie, man.
He said that so quick in your face. You are a prize. Don't say things like that.
Oh,
about
now
yourself.
that's
She
bad.
looked like a little sexy zombie.
I ain't gonna lie, that's bad.
Can I
That's
see
bad.
it?
Bad. Show the camera
Show the
too,
cam.
if you can, Gio.
Yo,
You're a
that's-
little far.
Oh, that's a bad one.
That's a bad look.
It's the fucking.
Show Omar.
It's the
He
hairline,
hasn't seen
dude.
it.
The hairline does not help at all.
Yeah, the,
the edges are
hairline
not-
look mad. The little baby hairs. Ugh.
And she has those like
The pin-
low eyes.
Low key, if the hair was right, she would be. It would be okay.
I mean, but she's not like.
She's still pretty.
Whoa, she's not like.
She's
hideous
still
in
a
that
fucking
picture.
gorgeous chick.
Yeah.
I'm just. Yeah.
I think because we've only seen her all dolled up all the
And,
time.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on, the ass makes up for everything.
This is true.
So who gives a damn?
This is true. You'd build
When you hit
pyramids
it
for
from the
that.
back, you don't see that. Am I right, guys? Am I right?
Give me some skin.
Skin, let's go, baby. Speaking of fat asses, fat bitches. I've been watching 600 Pound Life, dude. I can't help it. That's
Wow.
a good show,
It's
dude.
funny, but also kind of sad.
It's extremely sad. I saw one of them because all the other ones I've seen before, the people were mean and they were pick me up and
A lot of them are
go
mean.
buy me the pizzas now, Sean.
A lot of them, yeah, they're mean, and they usually have an enabler like husband or spouse,
They
Yeah.
always have a significant other. They're never single.
and they're never
They're
nice. They're
never
never
single.
nice.
They're never single.
And they're never
That
nice to
man,
them.
They're always
that
being mean to
600 pound coochie got to be fired.
Bro, you would.
How do you get in there, you think?
I don't know how.
How do you reckon you get in there? That's a tough one to get into.
You would think
How do you navigate those
it's a tough
waters?
nut to
It's like,
crack.
it's like cave diving, dude. It's like exploring a cave, man. I saw the story of the guy who got stuck and then only his feet were sticking out, and it ended up being a dead end, and they buried him there because
No.
he died there, and they buried him there, and that was his tomb. That's what
Holy
happens.
shit.
No way that at least one person doesn't die in some of these deep in there in the catacombs.
Have you seen the fucking dude who he was? I think my 600-pound life, and he was pulling his hair out.
Oh, that sucks. That's
And then
even sadder.
eventually he went bald because he was just pulling his hair out so aggressively because he was so like anxious and stressed over being that fat.
Oh my god, bro.
Dude, some of these people. I saw one that they were 800 pounds. I didn't even know that was humanly possible to be 800.
Bills?
I thought they capped it at 6. I thought we capped it at 650.
I thought that was our limit.
Dude, I saw a chick. She was 23, and she was like 670 pounds. Huge.
Man.
And her parents. It is sad, bro. It's sad because
It's super sad.
Yeah, because the parents, like, every time like the show starts, like when they start recording them, they're already fat as fuck, right? Already chunky monkeys.
They're already waddling around.
Fucking monkeys.
Yeah, chubby wubbies, and at that point, the parents like seem to be comfortable with it because they probably dealt with years and years of fighting them and telling you, "Hey, take it
Yeah.
easy" and shit. And by the time like it gets to the show, they're like, "This is just what it is. Like
Yeah,
that's just
bro.
my daughter," and so they'll be like taking care of them. It's sad to see them like try to get in the van and stuff like that. And they, the doctor makes him lose a little. So he does something, right? He does like he puts them on a diet. They have like a doctor here in Houston that every single one of them comes to every single
It's
episode.
so funny, bro.
Bro, the doctor is so fucking funny.
He's the Indian dude, right?
He's a little Indian
He
guy.
be shit talking him.
Yeah, he doesn't tell him anything real. He'll just like he'll look at some papers and be like, "Hey, you're fat. How much do you eat?" He'll ask him the shit like I would
How
ask them.
much do you eat, fat ass?
How fat are you? Fatty watty. Pick up your arm. Okay. No, these are really fat people. I'm just messing around. But he'll talk to them and he'll ask them like the most simple questions, like what do you eat, who's feeding you, and this and that.
Feeding
Like,
you.
this guy must get paid millions because he's on the show
course.
and all
Every
these
episode.
people, bro, they get flown out to him like from
Yeah.
like Nebraska and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's so nice at the end, dude. It's sad when like they don't do well and they kind of get kicked off. But I think almost all of them they go through with it. Like the chick that I'm talking about, she was like 350 by the end of it. She's still a big girl.
That's a pretty good loss. That's almost 300 pounds
bro,
worth of weight loss, though.
It was
It's really
crazy
good.
because like a lot of them that I've seen, the people are so big that they can't get up, and they've
Yeah.
probably been like
Yeah, they
that
can't
for a
walk.
while. This chick was so young. This chick was so young and probably put it on. Well, she was always kind of chubby, but like because they showed high school pictures of her and shit. But
Yeah.
she put on like hundreds of pounds later in her life.
Yeah.
She was walking around, dude. It was insane. Her legs were like tree trunks. It was ridiculous.
bad,
It was
bro.
ridiculous.
Jesus. Man, like with like when that happens to fucking people, whenever you watch them eat, like the scenes, right, where they're eating,
It's
it
disgusting.
makes you think like it's not really like for me. Obviously, it's not enjoyable. It's disgusting. I find it gross. Is it enjoyable for them? Is the food still enjoyable for them at that point? Like when they're eating 21 pizzas, is it still good? You know, like
I think so.
I don't know.
I think they
dude.
love it because they always say that this is like their coping. Like,
Yeah.
this is how they like comfort themselves from whatever in life.
After the 11th pizza, you're like, all right, let's take a little chill pill.
You know what?
Let's
Yeah,
take
you know,
a-
Let's relax a little bit.
I think they enjoy the initial like, all right, finna get into this pie, this little pizza pie.
Bro.
But then by the time you're done, I think they probably just feel sad. They probably just feel sad about what they did.
Horrible, yeah. It's probably
Yeah.
so much feelings of regret. But when you're done with 20,
Yeah, they're wailing
Yeah.
out, dude. You can't act that way and not expect
they're wailing.
to
out.
feel like Brendan Fraser in The Whale.
Have you seen the eating scene for that movie?
Like I saw like a little clip of it. He's just opening
it's
a bunch of
insane.
like a
pizza,
montage, right?
dipping fucking wings, the fucking ranch dripping on his
was
face,
nasty.
and then he vomits. And he starts eating M&Ms. It's so nasty.
That's
it's
the life, though, dude.
It's almost gruesome. It's a
bro.
life.
If you could pig out, if you didn't give a fuck about yourself,
Oh, I would do it
If
easily.
aliens sent me a message, they're like, "We're coming to Earth in 2 years. We're gonna kill you no matter fucking what."
Oh, man.
I'll pig out.
I'll
I'll
pig
pig
out.
the fuck
I'd probably
out.
get drunk
I'd
every
pig out.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd get drunk. Literally,
I'd-
I'd probably quit my job and I'd get drunk every day.
I'd be
You
an
can't go too
Irishman.
You want a little spending money though, you know. You don't want to end up in jail. You
What
don't.
is
You want
money?
spending money.
What is money at this point?
But
Yeah.
2 years. Like, imagine they tell just you. They're not gonna destroy Earth. They're just gonna come and kill you.
Oh, fuck,
Just-
it's just
just
me?
you?
I don't know what you
They
did,
just singled out you.
but pissed them off bad. So now you know you have in your mind. They say you can't tell anybody. Like you know in your mind that you're gonna
Fuck
get
that
killed.
alien. I'm telling everybody. What the hell? Then I'm
Yeah.
gonna get all the money to drink all I want.
I'm a-
I didn't think about this hypothetical far enough. I was just thinking about like if you knew that you were gonna die or whatever in
if
2
that
years, what
happened,
would you
I would
do?
become God.
Yeah,
I'd be like, yo, you listen to me, you might die in a year.
true.
Or I'm gonna just lie about what, like the first time. I'll be like, oh, no, I changed my mind.
You need the aliens to send you a message.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need to
How-
be like,
how you gonna convince
tomorrow in
people?
the sky, there's gonna be a
if
red.
I stick to
whatever."
my truth, they're gonna believe me.
No, you have to prove it to them.
I can be convincing with my
The aliens have to do something to show us
You need
that
some
they're
evidence, man.
there.
Ah,
You need it's a combination of evidence and charisma.
Then how different are you from someone yelling on the side of I-10?
Exactly.
On the
That is
side of
true.
Highway 6.
that is very true.
Then you're just yelling with a karaoke machine.
I feel like it's a very you need a very thin sliver of evidence though. You need just enough to where it's like maybe, but
Yeah.
if you're charismatic enough, you can sell it. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like you need just a sliver, and then they're like, all right, we'll fucking buy it. You know,
Yeah.
Damn, I don't
like
know
if
what
you
I
guys.
would do.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you.
No, you
said-
got to go ahead.
So have you guys heard of the Twin Flames?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen the documentary, but from like I've been told about it, and I saw clips about it on YouTube. It was like this cult where these people would convince people that they have like twin soulmates out there who are like the people that are meant for them or whatever, and they have to find them and get after them no matter what. So even if it's like, let's say a girl you see at the gym, she's hot, whatever, and you want to get with her, you're a single guy,
Yeah.
and you try to go up to her and go on a date, and she's like no, and then you stalk her and you like find like you're like I need to be in your life, and you just don't let up. That's what with Twin Flames. That's like the ethos of their shit is just being
We're soulmates.
unrelenting.
We're twins.
What
We're
a crazy
twins.
thing to
Our
go up
souls are meant to be together.
and, what are some of the examples? Like, is that one of the examples? Someone went up to someone in the gym?
Bro, all kinds of shit. People like that. People would get restraining orders because people would like go to their houses. You know
Like,
what I mean?
Were they relationships that they already had with like exes?
some cases,
Or was
yes.
it like, oh my god, I saw this woman at the grocery store and that is my twin flame?
Mostly,
Because that's crazy.
Grab the eggs.
mostly the former. Mostly the former. So most of
Okay.
the people who have either like their ex or like somebody they're seeing currently or something like that, or somebody they just started like not dating but just talking to, shit like that, right?
These cultures are so wild because what an easy person to prey on. Someone who's like just broken up with, like just heartbroken.
Bro.
And you're like, nah, dude, tell me all about it. Oh my god, you guys sound like you were the best couple ever. She doesn't get it. You need to go find her.
You need to go get her right now.
You need to go get her right now. If there's a man with her, kill him.
I bet the people at the top were like, one of them was like, yeah, I had to do the same thing to find my partner, and that's how we got to.
Oh, I bet they had a whole
I think
gimmick.
it was exactly like
Yeah.
that. I'm not sure because I haven't seen the Netflix documentary, but I'm pretty sure it was exactly like that. But I think what Omar brought up is a good point. They go after vulnerable people.
Yeah.
People who like
The
some
people that
shit.
were making cookies at lunch for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute.
Just playing.
Ooh, they made some good cookies though. That they did. That they did, little
They were
cookie makers.
spitting in them and stuff.
Yeah.
Drooling in them.
Well, it
They
made
got
it
burgers
good.
for lunch.
Those
They
cookies.
got Burger King for lunch.
Treat them well. Treat your
them like,
workers well.
Treat them like the kings they are.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of crazy that they could legally get them to do. I mean, it is a fun like thing. I
Yeah.
would like to do that. I think if
If you were what? If
chef
you were-
up some cookies.
If you were what?
If I was a regular young man, I was just as good as anybody
A
else.
young man with a bright future.
Yeah, what Gio's talking about is there were special needs folks
Yeah.
at our high school,
Yeah.
and
It's a
they
rumor.
would legit, is what we were told, make the
cookies.
cookies.
It's a
And
rumor.
They
Don't
were
ever
9 out of
confirm
10
that.
cookies. They were really good cookies.
They need to go to cooking school.
They were so soft, dude.
They were in the
25
wrong
cents?
school, bro. That shit was
You need
fire.
to go to culinary.
culinary school.
Culinary
You got
school.
in full ride. Culinary school.
that. Open a bakery.
End up on the bear and shit. Yeah, chef. Nah, dude, I have so many mean things going on in my head. Yeah, chef.
Oh man, you seen the bear?
I've seen the first season and it's phenomenal.
Amazing.
That
Corner.
ending episode?
Yeah, bro.
Oh man, that show just puts you on edge, bro. The whole fucking time, you feel like you're actually in the fucking kitchen.
I need a fucking pen. Dude, Jeremy Allen White is a good actor.
He's
He's
amazing.
by far the
Bro,
best part of Shameless.
On Shameless, fucking, they did not let him do shit, bro. He got
Yeah.
to do shit the first few seasons, and then they completely didn't know what to do with his character, so they made him fucking lame as shit the final like 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah, he just crashed out
They,
bad.
they ruined his
Too
character.
long, bro.
In the dumbest way. Too long of a show.
Too long. They let
Yeah,
it go
I
on too
think it
long.
was supposed to end at a certain point. But like around where Fiona left.
could've
Probably a
ended-
little bit
it
where
could've-
Fiona
It
left.
could have ended, in my opinion, when the mom died. They could have ended the show right there.
True.
And it would
They-
have been perfectly fine.
I
I
think
didn't even notice
so.
all this happened. I just thought they were fucking just growing up and shit. I didn't know what happened.
The first few
When
seasons.
the time skipped,
Yeah, there's a few time skips. The first few
Yeah.
seasons are amazing though.
Frank is such a good character.
Oh
dude.
man, that actor,
Super
bro,
shitty
he
dad.
fucking plays it perfectly.
I'm excited for that wrestling movie that they're in, dude.
Yeah.
I like Zac Efron.
The Iron Claw.
The Iron Claw. I was watching Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, and I always wrote that movie off like, oh, that looks like a stupid fucking whatever movie.
Yeah.
Like one of those shitty comedy movies with big actors in it. Nah, dude, it's like pretty good. It's a pretty good movie.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Surprisingly funny.
I just remember watching it and being like, this is not for Aubrey Plaza. Like, this is not her kind of movie.
I think it fit her
Okay.
because they were both like two trashy girls. These two guys who have a wedding, they're like fuck up brothers.
Yeah.
and they get like wedding dates super last minute, and they're these two trashy chicks that they find at a bar, who are Aubrey Plaza and Anna Kendrick. They were just in like
I
low
like the
rise
combination.
jeans. Yeah, it's a good combo, dude.
I'm-
Adam Devine, Zac Efron, Anna Kendrick. Aubrey Plaza.
Wait, who had Aubrey Plaza?
I like those.
Zac Efron?
Adam Devine.
Oh, boo!
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
Well, you know what's funny? I think they.
What do you want to see, Joe? You want to see her get BBC'd out?
Preferably by me. but I want to see her with somebody hot. I don't want to see her with Adam Devine.
Put in
Adam Devine's-
what's his name, bro?
yeah, he's not that hot.
Michael B. Jordan, bro. Let Michael B. Jordan
yeah,
be
Michael B.
like,
Jordan.
pipe her up.
They'd be lucky to accept some
my
sex
God.
from Michael B. Jordan.
I would love to be in a room with Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, you love Aubrey Plaza,
I
right?
love
That's one
that
of your
woman.
favorites, isn't it?
One of my top 5.
Anna Kendrick's not bad either, but
I despise that woman.
I think she's a
why
cutie.
the cup song?
The cup
You hate
song, bro.
that?
Oh
I had
my
a
God.
ticket for the highway home.
That shit was big on social media.
It was huge, dude. They made tons of those movies. They made a fucking spin-off with Adam Devine about his character in Berlin. They sent him off to Germany. God knows how that went. I don't know.
Oh, didn't
I
they
didn't
make
watch
a
it.
show too, like a TV show?
That's the one.
Yeah.
So, Jill, let me ask you. Aubrey Plaza or Zendaya?
Oh,
You
that's
can only
fucking
save
tough.
one, the other gets murdered.
Oh my God.
When you save her, she fucks you. Which one do you save?
You're my hero, Joe. Thank you for killing
Yeah.
her.
Yes.
It's like Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, she's
It's
in
the
love with you.
reward.
You're gonna live out the rest of your days with her.
Damn.
But she says you have to kill the other bitch.
I feel like Aubrey Plaza will make me laugh.
Wow.
I like Aubrey Plaza.
Zendaya seems like what, she'd be too serious for you?
Zendaya seems like a sweet lady, though.
She seems sweet.
She seems like a sweet woman.
But Aubrey Plaza will give me a little bit of spice.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
She seems pretty funny. On all the interviews I've seen her, she seems pretty fucking
Hilarious.
funny.
Zendaya just looks so manly.
Oh my
Zendaya
God.
does not look manly.
Bro, she's
She's a
fucking
beautiful
Gio-
woman.
She's Gio's height.
Now she's built.
She's too tall, bro.
Arguably, she's built a little manly, but
She's built manly as hell,
but
bro.
she's a very beautiful lady.
She
like
is
in the
beautiful.
face.
She has a very beautiful face.
Gorgeous.
It's a hot dude.
Gorgeous is some strong. It's a hot ass
Dude look like a lady.
Dude look like a lady.
Look like a hot lady, dude. Fucking Tom. I wonder what they're gonna do with those damn movies, man.
Which ones?
The,
Oh man.
like the next one, he's
the
in
Marvel-
college.
the
Yeah,
Marvel movies?
The Marvel movies.
In
The
gen-
Tom Holland one.
In gen- oh, I thought you were talking about in general since
no,
Jonathan
no.
Majors is gone.
Oh.
Jonathan Majors out of
Oh,
here,
that's
bro.
what I thought you were talking about.
Oh, guys. Yeah, we talked about it last time. We had no idea he was going to get convicted the next day.
No.
His ass got fucking found guilty.
Bro, Marvel fired him within a series of, I kid you not, less than 6 hours.
Yeah.
So as soon as it came out that Jonathan Majors got, what's the word? Indicted or
Convicted?
convicted?
Convicted.
Yeah.
Whatever the word is, convicted.
Guilty.
As soon as they fucking were like, he's guilty or whatever, in less than 6 hours, Disney was like, we're dropping him,
Yeah.
like, that's it. And I think they renamed the Avengers movie. It's supposed to be Avengers
Kang Dynasty.
Rise of
Dynasty,
Kang, Kang
yeah.
Dynasty.
Yeah.
Now they're just going to call it Avengers 5. They don't know what, it's untitled.
Avengers
Bro.
not Kang.
Not Kang.
Kang's not in this.
Minus Kang.
Minus Kang.
What do you think that phone call's like? Hey.
Yeah, we all saw the verdict, huh? Yeah.
Oh, no, he didn't do it. We're going to appeal. We're going to appeal.
They're gonna feel. High key though, I bet you it probably went to his agent. If he still has an agent, he probably doesn't have an agent anymore.
Jonathan Majors was probably like biting his nails, like watching him. What does he say? What does he say?
Dude, so it probably went to him because he does not have. There's no way any agent, any
He probably has a
reputable-
major. I mean, you could find
Nah,
an agent.
Nah.
After all this shit came out, do you think anybody's going to represent him? They probably dropped him immediately.
He's gonna
bro.
Probably
Yeah,
after the
bro.
conviction, though. They probably were fighting with him in the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, all the way till the
As
end.
soon as the conviction that came out, they were like,
Yeah, what do they do? Like, once they walk out that courtroom, just like,
it was nice working with you, John.
yeah, sayonara.
Sayonara, John.
We're gonna go ahead and get lunch.
We're gonna get lunch.
The fucking Drewski meme where he just hangs up on the dude. Good news, buddy. Your payment went through.
I haven't
Bad
seen
news,
that.
they gave you life.
Your life.
And you can hear a guy yelling on the phone. He's like,
Wait, so
sayonara.
what did he get? Did they say what he got? Like, what's his? Is it like months in jail? Is it years?
He could get. It's possible that he can get up to a year,
Oh, man,
Oh, wow.
but he's not going to jail.
Imagine. I know he's probably not, but imagine you're in jail with the fucking dude from Creed.
Oh,
That'll
man.
be wild.
That'd be
That'd be
insane.
He might beat me up.
I feel like he'd be pretty cool.
If
He's
he goes,
cool.
he'd be a cool guy in jail, I think.
It's hard to
I was
say.
about to say he was a cool dude. I redact that.
I redact it.
I did not say that.
I think in the jail world, he's cool.
In the jail world,
He's an idol.
he'd
In
be
the
a cool
jail world,
guy.
I don't think they're too
They
concerned
have
about.
posters of him in there.
Yeah, bro, he's probably working out and shit. He'd probably be a cool guy.
I scratched a
Yeah.
white woman and pushed her. They're like, oh, that's chump change, dude. That's nothing.
That's chump change. I murdered a white bitch. Though. That's why I'm in here for 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I
That's
promise you,
wild.
he's going to work again, bro.
You think so?
Yes.
I think he might be done, dude.
He probably will. I think it's gonna be tough for him.
I think
but
because his fall was from such a high place,
Yeah.
that it's like impossible to like try to lay low now.
I don't think he'll. Of course, I don't think he'll go back up to that
he'd
level.
pro-
But he'll work
indie
again.
movies. I see him doing a lot of indie movies. I think he's a good enough actor to where like.
He's a fantastic.
I think he
James
went to like
Franco?
Juilliard and shit. But I think the guy's a legitimate actor. I think
Yeah.
he could easily get like indie movie. James Franco, no, he's done.
James Franco.
Yeah, James
No,
Franco's
James Franco
good.
wasn't he in a couple indie movies this year? Or am I
No
tripping?
way. Wasn't he like
He is
fucking
still working.
hitting underage chicks or no?
I mean-
it wasn't anything like that.
To be honest, I think what Jonathan Majors did was worse.
Yes.
If I'm comparing two things.
Yeah.
well, wait, hold up. No,
Because one went to
wait.
jail.
Because James Franco wasn't. He was just like
It
praying
was
and
never-
being a creepo.
And it was never like he never went to like it was never like a trial or anything. So there was
No.
never anybody that
It was never underage.
it was just
college
allegations
chicks.
that James Franco was like abusing his power, right?
Yeah, fucking my student. Give you this A. if
Clapping
you,
his students.
Yeah, but Jonathan Majors. Yeah, once you get physical, I think
Yeah.
that trumps almost everything except murder.
Yeah, he's done for.
Or well, no, I mean
Oh,
there's
man.
worse things too, rape and stuff. But
Well, okay,
The R
so
word.
what James Franco has is a 17-year-old girl said that he was sending her pictures and stuff.
that's not good.
But
Send
the
her dick pics.
That's
the
not
legal
good.
age of consent in New York is 17.
Oh, so I mean he's fine.
In the eyes of the law, he's okay.
In the eyes of the law, he's fine.
but in the eyes of me, he's a creep.
He's a big old creep, and it
Big old
sucks,
nasty
man.
man.
It sucks that all these people like why does this happen to like 1 out of like 12 people that
just
I like?
go for like a 21-year-old chick instead.
Why? Yeah. What's the big deal with teenagers? Leave them
Oh,
alone.
nah. He's
Go
a
for the
big-
fucking 22-year-olds. Quit being a weirdo.
Oh, he puts. Do you know who Busy Phillips is?
Yeah, I do.
He
I
pushed
don't.
her against the lockers in like real life,
Bi-
violently.
busy? Who's busy?
I feel like
She's
I've heard
the
recently,
blonde girl in Freaks and
recently or
Geeks.
like 30 years ago.
When they were making the show.
when they were making Freaks and Geeks.
Yes.
Whoa. He pushed her against a locker like a bully?
He screamed at her before. No, he screamed at her before violently shoving her to the ground
In front of people or what?
in front of people.
Yo, all these
I
people
mean, that's bad, but that's not like
And then he has another one
Abusing a
where
chick.
his girlfriend says that he forced her to give her. No, he forced her to give him oral sex.
give me a head.
just keeps pulling her
Not,
head
not a
towards
good guy,
him.
bro. Not a good guy, man.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna endorse him or anything, but I don't think what he did is like on the level of Jonathan Majors or like
Bro.
Harvey Weinstein. You know, like
Yeah.
he did some bad shit, but I think that's something he can come back from.
It's hard to compare the two. Like, yeah, is what Jonathan Majors did? No, it's not. Worse than Harvey Weinstein?
Nah, hell no.
Wait, what did
Weinstein-
Harvey
Nah, Harvey
Weinstein
Weinstein's
do?
the worst.
Harvey
was-
Weinstein, he
I-
didn't.
He was taking advantage of like hundreds of women,
Yeah.
bro.
He was like gonna. Yeah, no, that's what,
Like holding a power, like a huge position of power, and he'd be like, "If you don't do this, you're never gonna work in Hollywood."
Yeah.
You think he was bluffing, or you think they could?
No,
you
he was
think
dead ass.
You think he
was
really
dead
could have shut
ass,
shit
bro.
down like that?
Bro,
Yeah.
Omar, he was so powerful. He was the biggest producer in Hollywood.
So he just tells him, "I know she's a good actress, but fucking no, she didn't.
Well, he would just.
She
be
didn't
like,
suck
yo,
my little ground meat
My
penis.
little ground meat.
Yeah.
And like, well, because think about it, and like,
my little
in that business, like everybody runs together. So you know, Harvey Weinstein's the top producer, one of the top producers in Hollywood, right? He knows all the other top producers. They go to the same bar.
Yeah.
They fucking hang out. They go to their son's birthday party. They whatever. So like, then the producer would say, Harvey, like, I'm thinking about this this bitch, someone, Winona Ryder. What do you think of her?
Yeah.
He can be
Winona
like,
Ryder.
nah, that bitch sucks. She didn't want to suck my dick.
Winona
Well, he
Ryder.
wouldn't say that. But
You
he would
wanna
just,
say- yeah, it's true.
he
You
would
want to
just-
stay on his good side.
he would just say like, "Oh, I don't think she's a committed worker," or something like
Yeah.
that, and they'd be like, maybe we won't cast her then. So then he would just blacklist her. So he'd go to all his friends, he'd talk shit and say, "You cannot hire, don't hire her."
Yeah.
What a son of a damn bitch.
That's what he was doing, bro.
I
Sick
heard they
man.
put his nuts in his thigh. Like he had like a scrotum issue. They had to take his testicles out of his scrotum.
They put his nuts in his thigh,
They stuck him in his upper inner thigh. I don't know how.
bro.
I don't know if it's the type of thing where they could hit against each other or if they're deep in the muscle. I don't know.
He sounds like a science experiment of a man.
Why
Why
is it going on down there?
You know what's crazy?
It's like the
Seriously.
Bermuda Triangle. That shit is crazy.
It's a fucking mess, dude. Like, why is it that these fucking evil people always have
my
fucked
God.
up dick and balls? Didn't Hitler have a fucked up dick and balls too?
I
think
can't only
he
have
had
like
one ball.
one testicle. Yeah.
I know a lot of cool people with one ball. Not Steve-O. The other guy from
Johnny
Jack-
Knoxville?
I thought Steve has both.
John
No,
Knoxville.
the-
Oh, Danger Aaron has I think
Danger
one
Aaron,
nut.
Yeah.
Dude, those guys,
They were losing balls left and right.
they did some crazy fucking things.
Yeah.
I hadn't watched Jackass in a while. I was watching like some old episodes. It's insane.
Yeah.
They were really putting their nuts through fucking danger, bro.
They would stay just putting the nuts out there.
It
Man.
was it's because like some of them were like the dildo shot, where like they'll shoot a dildo out of a cannon and hit someone in the face. That's
like
not so
whatever,
bad.
yeah.
But then another one, they'll fucking like I don't know, like the fucking nuts. They'll
Yeah.
like jump on like a fucking steel pole just straight on their nuts.
Even the bull riding shit is crazy.
The
Like, if
bull
you really
shit
think
is-
about it, bro, that was insane.
You know what's funny now that I think about it? Like when I think back on it, it didn't seem like the worst part of that show.
Dog.
But when all of them talk about, because I've seen a bunch of Steve-O and like Johnny Knoxville documentary interviews and shit, and when they always talk about the most dangerous things they did, it was the bullshit.
Yeah.
They always say it was the
So
bullshit.
do you think it was like that? So what part do you think would be more difficult for you? Do you think it'd be a shit like that or the gross shit where you're like fucking eating a dude's cum?
The
for them,
bullshit.
I feel like that's easier for them.
He said,
Yeah.
you said the bullshit. All you need to do is come right away.
Bro, like, the bull stuff, you can't
It's sticky. It's like peanut butter. It's like peanut butter PB&J.
All right, so you're saying?
Gross.
I feel like that. You can just be like, okay, I did it. It's out the way, bro. A bull can kill
That motherfucker,
you.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming at you.
And there was, I'm not gonna lie, when I first watched it as a kid, I thought that bull killed Johnny Knoxville, bro. Because the bull got him in the corner, and it was yiking his ass up, and I was like, holy shit.
Yo, that's the craziest image. When you see
wild.
when they get someone against the gate, like when the bulls corner them and they get them against the gate and they start like
man.
boom, boom,
They
like
just start shaking.
they're just like sandwiching them over and over and they can't get up. You're like, yo, imagine what
Yo,
that feels like.
Crazy.
and they're just
hell.
ramming you with their horns and shit.
Yeah,
just
or even just like a
unimaginable.
cow. They're so big, bro. It's insane how we like have control
Oh
over
my
these
God,
animals.
bro. Primetime television, bro. What a great show.
Prime time, dude. Wild Boys was some wild.
Man.
What a wild show. They never made anything like that anymore. No one ever came out and
I
did
don't
anything
think-
crazy
I don't
like
think
that.
anybody has the balls to do that.
Yeah.
That's why.
You remember those two guys? They were twins. They were like I think like from somewhere in Europe. They were two dudes with long blonde hair, and they would do like snowboarding shit, but they would also do Jackass type of stuff.
Nah.
I can't fucking
I
remember
don't
their
remember
names,
them.
but I think Jackass eventually brought them on for a little bit, and then they took them off. But they had their own show on MTV. I remember it. It wasn't as crazy as Jackass. It was a little more like stunty.
I think it's a very niche amount of people, very small
Yeah.
amount of people who are willing to do these kind of things.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
dude.
Like, it's hard to find people who are like, I'll jump out of a fucking plane without a parachute. You know
I'm
what
not
I
gonna lie, there are a lot of people that will do it, but I feel like you would have to one up what Jackass did to like make it a show or something.
Which
like
is
that.
impossible. You
Well,
will
yeah.
die.
mean?
That's
yeah.
the way
do
you
you
one
do
up them. You die.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about those fucking those dudes that put hooks in their backs and they'll get like taken around like with a helicopter.
That's crazy.
They'll just stick hooks in their back and just get. Chris Angel did that shit. I saw a dude. He put these clamps, these metal clamps, like in his ass cheeks, and he bungee jumped off a bridge, and it fucking caught him when he lands and he like bounces back up. He's like, ah! It's like a Tom and Jerry scream, dude. I'm like, this freaky motherfucker is probably down there coming in his pants. Yeah, he has to like that because what other reason would you have to
Oh,
to
man.
bungee jump with clips on your butt cheeks?
That's insane,
That's
man.
the only thing that was holding him. It was the clips on his. He had a parachute on, but still.
Holding on for dear life with his cheeks.
Yeah, dude.
my God.
Oh, dude. Speaking of parachutes, I saw a crazy video. It's a quick one. It's like no sound or anything. This dude who was like he was trying to become like a skydiving cinematographer or whatever.
Okay.
So he did like a whole bunch of jumps recording people when they jump out with the person that had like they're on the back of.
Yeah.
So on his last jump, this guy jumps out of the plane to record these people, and he's recording them, he's falling with them and shit, and then they hit the parachute.
Oh, he don't got none.
This fucking dumbass was so hyped up, he didn't put a parachute on. And you see the camera like start shaking all around, and then it just like looks straight at the ground, and then it's just like he's like plummeting towards Earth. And they had already hit the parachute, so there's no way that anyone could save him.
They couldn't catch him even if they
Nah,
wanted
dude just
to.
fucking died.
So he was
hit the
so
ground.
hyped, or maybe nervous, I don't know,
Yeah.
that he forgot to put the parachute and he jumped without it.
I think it was like his 300th jump, or I think he was hyped about something, and he was too excited. He jumped out with the camera, and no fucking parachute. How do you not? That thing's on your back. I guess with all the wind and shit.
I feel like when you do a job like that for so many years, you're like, you it might slip your mind one time.
Yeah, if you do it, hundreds of times.
But
I'm
life,
guessing-
life or death is on the line.
He died, right?
He died. Oh yeah, he died, and they found the camera.
How the fuck the camera
Oh
staying
my
beat?
god.
The camera should have shattered.
I don't know.
Sometimes-
You know what's crazy? All
sometimes
these
they
cameras
don't.
always survive.
Sometimes they don't.
That bitch fell from the sky.
Also, he was trying to be a skydiving photographer. So I'm assuming
Yeah,
it's a
the
heavy
sturdy
duty.
one.
I would hope.
And imagine it landed like in snow or something.
Yeah.
So it might have been,
Yeah.
or like tall, thick grass. It might have been fine. Just
landed on
I've
him.
honestly never thought about the camera guys. Like for skydiving stuff, I've never thought about them.
Bro, the camera guys are the unspoken heroes. Like in
Yeah.
the skateboard videos and shit.
Bro, that
When they're
shit is
bombing hills.
dangerous as fuck.
how do those
Yeah.
guys do it? Are they skating as well?
Yeah,
There's
they're
in front of
skating
them.
No way.
And they have a camera like this behind
They're
them.
skating the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like when somebody's doing a line, a guy is skating with them, like just skating behind him, and he's like focusing on them.
Yeah. Or next to him or whatever.
So he
God.
can't even see what's coming up. Like he'll look to like make sure that there's no like hole or nothing, but he can get fucked up.
And they'll be out on those mountains and shit,
Yeah,
dude, on the longboards, going
Yeah.
fucking fast when they're, when they have like their hands behind their back and they're crouched down and they're really catching speed.
Yeah.
And someone's recording them. So I'm like, this dude is cooler than that dude.
That shit is scary, bro.
I sent a
This guy's
video
badass.
to you guys about this guy was on like a motorbike, like doing off-roading with a motorbike, and they were like in the woods, and he was fucking riding that shit going super fast, and he hit like a huge stick, like a thick ass stick,
Oof.
and it went through his foot.
Oh!
Whoa!
And he was like, "Fuck, my foot." And he just stopped.
It went through his foot?
Yeah, he was like, "My foot's done, bro. My foot's done." That's
So
what
he's
he
showing
said.
it, and it's like midway through his
Bro,
foot.
the shit is through his foot. There's a giant log. It's not even a stick. I would say it's like a log.
You said he
through
drove
his
over
foot.
it, and somehow it like snapped and like.
I'm guessing it was pointing towards him, and when he drove, and it was just pointing out, and his foot was on the thing, and just impaled his foot completely.
I would never buy a fucking motor. I don't even think I'd get on somebody's motorcycle, bro. That shit's too real, man.
Yeah.
Is the risk really worth the reward? Like, is the reward really
pretty sick.
that awesome?
It's kind of sick, but to me, it's not sick enough.
I
To
don't think it's
fucking
that cool.
to
Yeah.
die, or to like become a vegetable, or to like get
become a
disfigured, or
vegetable.
something.
Yeah.
Like that's what happens to some of these people. Like some of them don't die, some of them are okay, but like they get disfigured, or like they have to do like a skin graft because they lose skin on their face and their arms or some shit. If
Yeah,
they're not
dude.
wearing the proper things.
I mean, yeah, you're in this fucking thing that's heavy as shit. So if you hit anything, that the motorcycle is staying there, and you are going absolutely flying.
Yeah.
They got to put like seatbelts on them somehow or something. Or is that worse? That's probably
How-
worse.
that'd probably
be worse.
Because then
Yeah.
it'll land on you and shit.
Yeah.
Cause like, say if it rolls over, you can at least like kind of roll out of it.
Yeah.
If you're in a seatbelt, you're just stuck
There
in there.
needs to be- there needs to
You
be-
lose your arm.
There needs to be an eject/parachute. And you just
Yeah.
fucking toom. You're fucking like James Bond.
No, that's an excellent idea.
Right?
I think if you hit the eject button, like you know those fucking like bike helmets, and like when it feels the force or whatever, like the airbags just
Oh,
go
yeah,
off.
yeah,
yeah.
That's what you need, but it just shoots you right
Yeah,
off.
just doom.
Doom.
It'd be like,
Whoa.
It'd be like James Bond in traffic. Just imagine watching somebody and then just fucking parachuting.
That was a close one. Yeah, I mean your girlfriend, her brother, like he got in a little motorcycle accident. It was very light. He like rear-ended the car in front of him because they like hit the brakes. He said he wasn't going fast at all. Like he barely touched him, and he did like a front flip onto their hood, onto the back of their car. He was like, so imagine how much it is if you're going like 40 miles per hour.
No,
Oh, you
that's
can get
crazy,
fucked up.
You're
bro.
getting flung.
That's crazy. I'm not
I
gonna
don't-
lie. The sound of somebody hitting the back of my car and flopping over is hilarious.
If you ever watch those videos too, they always get up. They're always all skinned up
Yeah.
and shit, and they get up and they sigh and they're like, "Why'd you stop?" Or like, "Why'd you do that?"
What are you doing, man?
What are you doing? And it's always like an old lady. I'm sorry.
Or somebody who drives away.
I mean, he's injured. He can't follow him.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
And now you have a fucking motorcycle-sized dent in the
Bro,
side of your car.
nowadays, a lot of people drive away, bro. They will
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
your
Yeah.
shit up and dip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if you and I'm not the barometer of what's cool, but if you have a motorcycle, you're kind of a doof to me.
You're a doof?
It's a little doofy.
So when you see, like, what?
I
Just
laugh, like I giggle.
I feel you. It's not my cup of tea.
What if they don't make
To
that?
each their own.
What if that's not their whole thing? Like, what if they're just what if they're just a guy who's already cool, and then you see, oh shit, he has a motorcycle. Does that make him less
no,
cool?
that does not make him. It makes him like a. I'm like, ew.
So it's worse. It
Yeah,
makes
I'm
him
like,
worse.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of comments from people on
From people on motorcycles?
who are gonna
Oh,
be
cool.
like,
Oh,
"Fuck you!
come
You don't
get
like
me."
motorcycles, you bitch."
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the door when you're trying to ride past.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Just
How about
get-
that?
Like fucking John Wick. I'm in my car. Go ahead.
What are you gonna do?
25 of you. Go ahead and try to follow me and hit me and do
I'll just
anything.
do, I'll just do a little.
Yeah, I'll do just a fucking swing and bang, and now you guys are all dead.
I'll put a piece of wood in the road and you will flip over.
Your foot is done.
You're done.
You're done.
The hell? I don't respect them people.
He went from saying that he's like, "Oh, you're a doof," to "I don't respect
I
them
don't
at all."
respect them. I laugh when we go to Twin Peaks and they're all parked out front. I'm like, yo, look at these old ass dudes.
I think the. You see the South Park episode? I can't do it, but
Gio said he's gonna tip all the bikes over.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick them all over.
the fucking jackass dudes apparently used to do that. I forgot what they would call it, like biker domino or something like that.
That's
That's
crazy.
hilarious.
They'd go to a bar. This is before they got famous. They'd go to a bar and they'd domino like all the bikes, and they'd wait around until the bikers got there, and they'd let them they'd fucking deal with the consequences.
That's
That's
so funny.
insane.
That's
Like,
wild. They
yeah,
stayed.
just thrilling shit.
That's insane. Nah, that's
That's just
weird.
asshole shit.
That's fucking weird.
You scratched 70 bikes. How could you do this?
and he's just standing outside like, come and get me.
Come and fucking
Come
get
and
me.
fucking
Come
get
and
me.
fucking fight me.
Oh, dude. Y'all gotta watch this fucking I Shouldn't Be Alive show, man. You guys gotta. Gio,
Oh my
big,
God.
big, massive massive shout out to you about that YouTube thing. I had no idea you could fucking do that. Remember when you showed us how to watch the video? Yeah, you can listen to the audio with the screen off without YouTube bullshit.
But it don't really work like Gio said.
It worked.
do work.
It worked, dude.
I be doing it all the time.
That shit do work. It don't go down. It goes down.
It goes down.
It goes down. It don't go down, Terry. That's some scary shit. I would hate to be in that position. No, but it does. What you have to do is you have to make it tiny in the corner, and then you have to throw it away so that only the little arrow is sticking out.
Lies.
Close your screen.
It never used to work on my shit.
It works, bro. Look, because you were doing it. I was doing it wrong too. I just found out how to do it today. You swipe it off to the side, so it's only the arrow.
I pay for premium now, so I don't.
Oh yeah, you don't get it. He just called us broke.
I'm a king.
Yeah,
I'm a
dude.
king
How much
among
is
you.
it? Don't tell me 20.
I'm a king. I'm the king of this type. What did Conor McGregor say? He
The
said,
king of the fucking world.
he said, I'm the king of New York City. That's what he said in the fucking press conference.
Who the
I'm the
fuck?
king of this
Who
table.
the fuck is that guy?
Who the
I'm not
fuck?
paying for their bullshit shit. What do you want it for?
I
For
pay
the queue?
$2.99 a month.
There's no
$2.99.
Yes.
$2.99.
Yeah, I told
This
you
is
guys.
not an ad.
I told
Did Job hook you
I told
up
you
or
guys.
what?
No, I
This is
told
not
you
an ad.
guys.
This is not an ad.
Yeah, fuck you too. I told you guys how I got
I
it.
thought it was way more than
Oh.
that. Oh, what'd you do?
Okay.
Oh,
VPN.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into specifics. But
he was elsewhere. He was
Yeah, he was also when he got. It
was a really good
bro,
deal.
It's 100% worth it.
$2.99.
It's 100%.
Can you say the country?
Huh?
Can you say the country?
No, I'll tell you.
No,
I'll
no,
tell you
no.
off here. I'll
All
tell you
right,
off here.
all right.
Yeah,
Start
he
with
was
the
visiting.
It's 100% worth it because, bro, it saves you so much time. Now the ads on YouTube are like 2 30-second ads. Sometimes
So,
not skippable.
The
No, they're
ads right
longer.
now are insane.
Yeah, they're getting
it's,
crazy.
It's too much. Do you know how much time I save not having to watch? It's probably a lot because I watched a lot of YouTube.
Just watching tons and tons of YouTube. Now I
watch
can
a
watch
lot-
infinite YouTube.
Logan,
Yeah.
I watch YouTube more than anything.
Pretty
What?
same.
Yeah,
I watch
I
YouTube
think
more
I'm
than
same
anything.
here. I watch
Bro, yeah.
a lot of podcasts and like
Big
'cause I'll
Hulu
have,
boy.
I'll have a podcast playing for like 2 hours and there'll be like fucking 10 ads in that bitch,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Imagine if you have, but I don't have those. You do, you
I'm
peasant.
above them.
I am above them.
What are you watching?
You fool.
A Dove ad
A
again?
dumb ad? You sissy boy.
Sissy boy watching a YouTube red ad. Nah. Damn, they must be really underperforming in that fucking country to be giving it off for $2.99.
It's not.
I think here it's 20.
It's the currency difference. So like their currency,
Oh.
our currency is doing extremely well against theirs.
Okay.
Right? Theirs is very devalued right
What
now
is this?
because
Kazakhstan?
Now I really want to know.
they're in the midst of a conflict, to say the least.
Oh
To
shit!
say the least. I was gonna say a conflict.
You put your ass in Gaza, dude,
Nah,
or in Yemen or something, and
Nah.
fucking
Think about
North Korea. Put yourself in North Korea.
What country?
Holy shit, we got somebody.
Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Nowadays, it's hard to even think of a country not in conflict.
We're all in conflict.
They're all in fucking
And
conflict.
if we're not in conflict, it's because we're too weak and we're just watching the conflict. But eventually,
this
they'll
is
get
like when the
sucked in.
guy was like, every time there's a war, I go visit the country right after the war
Yeah.
because it's cheaper.
Suicide tourism.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Suicide tourism.
That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
Insane. I
You go to
never
like
heard- I heard of
war-torn
that.
countries and shit,
Yeah.
or like where they just had like a natural disaster.
Yeah, like homeboy went to Haiti after the earthquakes.
Oh my
horrible.
god.
It was crazy.
Imagine some fucking white asshole in cargo shorts, in Abercrombie cargo shorts.
Backpacking.
Yeah, backpacking with like a fucking Vineyards Vine shirt on.
This is so great.
And he has 2 GoPros on. He's like, whoa, look at this building. This building used to be 9 stories tall. And there's like a dying family on the corner of the street.
Completely destroyed.
Yeah, that's insane.
God, bro.
I mean, they must not be douches about it. Because
I hope not.
they get beat to shit and robbed. People would be furious. They're trying to exploit their fucking stuff.
No, they're like, bro, please keep coming here.
Or maybe it's
I'm
deserted places.
I'm assuming he gives them money whenever people like that go to places, they'll spend money, and like our money obviously is worth a lot more than whatever that native country's money is.
Yeah.
So like you give them like $1, $2, it's like a month's salary.
But if I beat them up, I get it all.
This is true.
If I beat them up and take it.
Oh my god, that's so funny, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all gotta watch this fucking
Yeah,
show.
yeah. You were saying before we interrupted.
You gotta watch this fucking show. The YouTube shit is awesome. Well, cancel your shit.
You're insane.
And then come back to us.
It is cool
Let us
though.
know.
The only problem is you can't skip ads.
Yeah,
You gotta open it back up and skip
No,
the
with
ad.
YouTube Premium you can do that. I can just completely close the phone.
No, no,
and
no.
YouTube will keep playing.
I won't buy it. Well, maybe
You're crazy.
I would
I
pay,
won't budge.
I would pay $2.99. I would pay
$2.99 a month is a great deal.
So you're
Fire,
doing it on a
dude.
month-to-month basis or is it annual?
Month to month.
Wow.
Damn.
$2.99.
I really
I
want to know
live
the
like
country.
a king.
But this fucking show is insane. Y'all gotta fucking watch it. So I watched an episode. I was listening to it, which is kind of fun because it's like a half visual show. Like they're showing reenactments and stuff. But it's kind of cool to just listen to all the noises and like come up with it in your mind. Because I wasn't watching it, so I was like, this is kind of fun. And there's people narrating what's going on to them. So there's this couple, right? It's a nurse and this guy,
Okay.
and they like to do like backpacking type of tourism. So they'll go like live in some village and shit like that for like a month or 2 months, and they'll travel around. So these people, the lady's a nurse, and the guys, I forget what he does, but they have money. So they take off work and they go and they're gonna travel to Costa Rica, and they're gonna go live in this village for like a month. So they take just the bare necessities and they head over there, right? So once they get over there, to get to the village, they have to take this tiny plane to get to the village. Tiny little plane they can't even stand up in.
Like a seaplane.
I guess so. What is a seaplane?
Like the ones that you can land like on the ocean.
On the water.
Yeah, probably one of those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because it's Costa Rica. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they so there's 6 passengers and then 2 pilots, right? So they're in there. The lady is a little bit scared, and the husband's kind of like Brandy and Brandon are their names. So
that's fucking
swear
so
to God.
lame.
Of course, Asian lady, white guy with blonde hair.
Brandy and Brandon.
So Brandy's a little bit scared. She's a little bit nervous about going on this plane. She doesn't know how she feels about it. Super tiny or whatever.
Reasonably so.
Reasonably so. Brandon's like, come on, let's fucking go. Like, this is gonna be fun.
Let's
whatever.
fucking go. It's gonna be an adventure.
Brandy, don't be a bitch. And so they, so yeah, he's telling her like, nah, people do this all the time. Don't worry, like it's scary, but like we're gonna get there. It's like a 30-minute plane ride. It's not even a long plane ride. So there's like a guy he's like some American dude who's lived over there for like years.
Yeah.
And he takes the trip all the time. He's one of the passengers. Like they're talking to the other passengers. So they're going on the plane, and the turbulence is getting a little wild, right? So they've been flying. They see clouds. They see sky. Like, oh, it's scary because shit's moving around. But
yeah,
they're having a nice time. And they end up noticing that the 2 pilots are like looking at some papers together, and they look a little concerned. And as they keep watching them, they realize these motherfuckers don't know where they are.
Yeah.
So they're trying to pinpoint their location as they're in the air with these maps, right? So it's like a really like basic plane. It has like the GPS and all that stuff, but not like a fucking. They don't know where they're going. They still have to navigate with this paper.
Yeah.
They can talk to people through the radio or whatever, but still.
The radio's like, bro, we don't know where you are either.
Yeah, I don't think they could, because I don't think they can track them or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that happens is like an emergency thing if it crashes. It sends out like a signal one time, but like there's not like tracking the entire time.
Yeah,
so they're out there.
Advanced radar slash like sonar or some shit like that.
Doom, doom. None of that.
None of that.
So they realize that these guys don't know where they're going. And shit, they're getting a little concerned, but like, you know, whatever. They're just watching them. Hopefully they figure this out. Like I said, this guy has gone like dozens of times. He's lived there for a long time. Mm-hmm. So the turbulence starts to hit real hard, and the clouds around them start getting like very thick, and then they start getting darker and darker, and then like shit starts really fucking shaking, and the clouds kind of open up, and they're right in front of a mountain, and they start screaming. They're like, what the fuck? So the pilots do a well enough job not to hit the mountain, but they start crashing into the tree line. In Costa Rica, shit tons of huge brushy trees. Yeah. So they crash into this fucking tree line hard, right? Mm. So they're screaming, like shit is fucking flying everywhere. The plane is breaking apart and stuff. And then out of nowhere, they knock out and they wake back up.
Oh.
So Brandon wakes up first, right? And he looks at his lady next to him, and this girl is knocked out and like covered in blood. And he is like very delirious himself, and they're all wet and they have jet fuel all over them. They're like,
my God.
Like the tank is like leaking jet fuel into the plane. Everything in there is like soaked in jet fuel.
God.
So he's like, fuck. And so he realizes we're on jet fuel. There's a crash.
Is anybody else
explode. So he looks over. There's a guy next to him who's like getting up, and then he doesn't see anybody else, and then there's a dead person on top of him.
Mm-hmm. Oh my!
So he has to push him off and shit. He wakes his wife up. She's a nurse, so this is good that they brought her.
Thank God.
Shout out Brandy. She low-key saved him. So he wakes up his wife, and he's like, we got to get the fuck out of here. This thing might fucking explode. We're covered in jet fuel. So he like can't move his legs. Like his legs are all fucked up. He's numb. She's like surprisingly in good shape. So she helps him get out, and then the other guy wanders out with them. And and then the thing like sets on fire a little bit. It doesn't like explode, but it sets on fire, and everything in there gets cooked, right? Yeah. So they're outside of the plane. There's one lady that they run into who's still. So I think aside from them, there's three other survivors. So the guy that walked out with him that was next to the dead dude. Mm-hmm. There's another guy who lands somewhere else. And then there's this lady who's already gotten out of the plane, and she is like shaking and like distraught as fuck. And she's telling them like I was conscious the whole time, and like I saw the whole fucking thing. Oh my God. And she is not in good mental shape, right? So she's like freaking out and like having a panic attack and stuff. And they think the other people are dead. One of the guys wakes up and he's like on his back looking at the sky. He's like, holy shit, I just got in a plane accident, a plane crash, right? This guy, his fucking socket, like his eye is pushed into his head. His ribs are fucked up and they've punctured him. He is fucked up, right? So he gets up and he's like hobbling over. He's like, like dying. And they're calling out for like any other survivors because they don't know for sure who's dead and like who's still in the plane. They didn't really have enough time.
Yeah.
And he hears them calling out, so he goes over to them. And the nurse immediately looks at him and she's like, "Oh, he's by far the worst one, like out of everybody."
Yeah, he looks like Ted.
Yeah, he's like, he looks like fucking Bill Murray in Zombieland. He's apparently like pale as shit and his eye is fucked up and he's like, she knows that he's internally bleeding.
Oh my god.
And he's probably gonna die if they don't get him water and stuff like that. So they get him.
His eyes in his brain.
Fucking insane, dude. All of their heads are pushed in. The only one, though, 2 women made it out okay. The 2 guys are real fucked up. But the other guy who landed, the not the husband, that guy's really, really fucked up.
God damn.
So they're trying to figure shit out. They're trying to see what they can do. Right? They're like collecting themselves, and then it starts. And then they hear like static and like Spanish coming from the radio. So they're like, holy shit, like, this is our chance. Mm-hmm. Like, we might be able to talk to somebody through this fucking radio. The thing's crashed out, though. So they're scared to go over there because they're like, what if we flip this thing on and the whole fucking plane explodes? And we're all done for.
I mean, that's fucking valid right there.
It is valid. So Brandon tells everybody, stay back. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try to talk on this fucking thing. So he takes the gamble. Mm-hmm. And he goes over to the plane, and he turns it on. And it explodes. No,
man.
He turns it on and he tries to talk into it and like press the shit or whatever and it dies.
Yeah.
It like shorts out. So now they're like, fuck. We can't talk to anybody. This thing sent out an emergency signal. So okay, it starts raining after that, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to seek shelter and it starts raining. They get into the wreckage of the plane.
Mm-hmm.
So the next day they're trying to figure shit out. They're still real fucked up, and the helicopter starts flying over them. They hear like a helicopter. And this helicopter comes right over where they are because the plane had sent out a distress signal before it crashed. Yeah. But they don't know exactly where it came from. Like, the distress signal didn't come from where the plane has crashed. It just came from, I don't know, I guess maybe the first time they hit the tree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they're around. Like, they know that there's an accident. They're looking for him, but they have no idea where they are.
This is a fire. It's a fire here.
Well, the thing's not on fire anymore. The rain put it out, too.
Oh, it's raining. Okay.
It was raining the night before. They wake up the next morning. The helicopter comes during the morning. It's like daylight.
Okay.
They're like, oh my fucking God.
Can't fucking see us.
Yeah, they're like, this is amazing. This is a miracle. I can't fucking believe. They're right above us. This is amazing. They fucking take off.
Oh,
the clouds were so thick and the brush was so thick that they couldn't see them. So they're there. They're all like, because they're telling their story and they're all like, oh my God, like my heart sank and I was like, this is it. Like, this is amazing. This is a miracle. And then the fucking thing takes off.
Oh,
dude.
That's heartbreaking.
And they're like, fuck, man. And that's where I stopped watching it.
Oh my God.
So you finish out the rest of that if you want to. It's a really good show.
Well, obviously they're alive, so it's okay.
How the fuck? Maybe they got rescued by like some pygmies or something in the forest.
The panic attack chick might be dead because she's not talking.
And she's like, I don't want to be back. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine they were saying that this like the fucking noises of the plane crashing and like breaking apart was like some of the most crazy, horrible things you've ever heard. Yeah.
Fucking
like you're inside of a transformer.
Truly, dude.
God.
Yeah.
Gio mentioned something like on a very old podcast about how Transformers were military propaganda, and they fucking were.
I didn't come up with that point. That is not a Jordan point. I've heard that from somebody.
You should have taken it.
I should've taken it.
But it's true, man. The government's like the bad guys, and they're like, these Autobots, they're dangerous. We need to nuke them. And then the government's like, hey, you guys are kind of sick. Come with us. Like we'll put you in the desert. You guys will be cool with me. Yeah, but like you know in those scenes when they would be in the car, and then the car would launch into the air, and it would push them out of it and then transform and then
I don't know
catch
how
them.
the fuck that makes any sense,
bro. The edges of those little squares, like the pixels as it's transforming, they kill him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it slice Shy's head clean off.
How the fuck would it be so smooth? You know what I mean?
I hate that. That's one of the things I hate about those movies. Because the transforming looks pretty sick. Oh, hold on. The first three.
The first one is good. Everything beyond that is horrible.
First one's phenomenal.
I hate those movies.
Bernie Mac in it, dude.
I love Bernie Mac.
I love me some Bernie Mac, but he was a little racist.
In it?
He was racist in that first one.
The Mammy?
Yeah.
Mammy is a little bit racist now that I think about it.
I don't even remember that.
I didn't even put that together.
Bro.
He only has like a 1 minute scene, though. But he has that killer scene. If I had a rock, I'd bust you over your head, bitch. His grandma flicks it. Oh, that's true. They should. Why they have to do the Mammy?
Because I don't know.
And they put Tyrese. That was the only other black guy.
Because Michael Bay, a questionable guy.
I heard he's a real douchebag, that guy.
Yeah.
He yelled at Megan Fox.
He's blown up on people at set.
Yeah.
Like, at set just yelled at him because they didn't do what he wanted.
Anti-Semitic.
Oh,
That's
he
why
is?
your
Yeah.
toes. That's why your thumbs look like toes, Megan.
Thumbs like toes.
When I tell you to do the scene this way, you do the scene this
I
way.
made you, bitch. I'm just kidding. I don't know if he actually said
I
that.
took you out the mall.
Yeah. What if he's a
I
really
took you
nice
out of
guy?
the damn mall.
Is that where they found her?
I have no idea.
I assume somebody found her in the mall and they're like, damn, she's hot. Let's put her in a fucking.
Yo, imagine if you discovered fucking what's her name? Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Man,
you
what a
know her
come
name.
up. What a come up.
I mean, she's not a very good actor. Like,
Not at all.
No.
Now
she's
she's like maybe an okay actor.
I don't
Maybe.
even, does she still act? I mean, I haven't seen anything she's done
doesn't-
aside from Transformers and Jennifer's Body.
She doesn't need to.
I've literally never seen her in anything else.
Jennifer's Body, she was not acting. I watched it. I watched that
no.
shit again. That movie was kind of booty.
It's
The movie is
essentially
booty.
her being like quiet and like I
And
am
hot.
going to do this and
The
kill
whole
you.
movie is her being hot.
It's just being hot.
It's-
And then
That
it's,
movie is just for boys to edge.
yeah.
Pretty much.
You're just edging for an hour and a half.
No, that's a wild movie.
Eventually, they're going to fuck sometime.
It's
I'm gonna see a
completely
titty.
yeah. It's filled with sex. It's
Filled
like,
with sex with
like
no-
sexual
She
tension.
gets naked in it?
They
I
don't
don't remember.
show
I feel
her
like
back.
no, she doesn't.
I don't think they ever show her nipples in any
Yeah.
movies or
They show her
anything.
booty?
I
don't remember.
They show her ass crack. That's for
It
sure.
could be an ass double.
And they do have ass doubles now.
Yeah.
Ass doubles is a popular thing.
They do. There's a scene in This Is 40 where she's getting a mammogram, Leslie Jones, and it's a fake boob.
Like,
But
why?
There's a scene though where Megan Fox is coming out of the water butt naked, but it only shows her back.
Her back, yeah.
I remember that.
That's an ass
scene.
double.
It could be.
It could be.
They do it for
It
some
very
of these
well
chicks.
could not be Megan Fox that's coming out of that water.
Now, the scene when her and Amanda Seyfried was kissing, ooh-wee.
the freaky ass movie.
Embedded in Jordan's brain.
She was fucking all the cool guys, all the nerdy guys,
Yeah.
and then she fucked Amanda Seyfried, and then she fucked her boyfriend too,
Yeah.
and she was eating him in the pool.
And eating them. Eating everybody.
Yeah, she turns into like a horrible looking lady with a big mouth with the sharp teeth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking
It's
about?
like the ultimate
haven't seen it, huh?
edging movie. I've seen Jennifer's Body.
Yeah.
Oh, you have seen Jennifer. Okay, she's been in other movies too. I don't know which
I
ones, but
literally haven't seen any of them.
Who, Megan Fox?
I don't have a desire to.
hang on, guys. I kind of want to. What do we?
She
have?
was
I mean,
in
what else has she been in?
the
me
Ninja
look-
Turtles movie.
She was in Ninja Turtles movie?
Yes.
Yeah, she was in
The
the,
recent
first, one. The not the first live action one, but the recent live action ones.
There's
Like-
been like a bunch in the past few
It was
years.
just like it was right after Transformers.
2014.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was in 2014.
And I was like, and she played fucking April, and I was like, she's too hot. April should not be this hot.
Oh, there's a movie called Till Death that I've actually kind of been wanting to watch. Her husband tries to kill her, and she's handcuffed to him. So she ends up killing him, and she's stuck like out in some snowy cabin, and she's like handcuffed to her dead husband,
Okay.
who tried to kill her.
That's a cool idea.
Ninja Turtle. She was in The Dictator.
I didn't know she's in the Dictator.
That's This Is 40. She's in This Is. I just talked about that. I didn't even think
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
she was in there.
She's
Who
the
was-
hot.
she
She's
was
the
a
worker.
friend?
She's Leslie Jones has like a shop in it, a boutique, and she thinks
yeah.
she's stealing. Remember the Asian girl?
Yeah, yeah.
The Asian
yeah,
girl's
yeah.
off drugs, and she convinces her Megan Fox is stealing from her, and it's actually her. That's it. That's all she's done.
Are you serious?
Drama Queen, Midnight in the Switchgrass. Don't you
I remember
suck
Drama
my
Queen.
dick.
Straight to DVD movies.
Think like a dog, but this isn't like a jokey. I'm a man. This is like a literal dog.
Is this recent or is this like her whole career?
2020. This is
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Rogue. I mean, she's been in a lot of movies, guys, but they're not very good. Gotham City Sirens is a porno. What the hell is
It's
this?
a porno.
No, I know what that is.
What the fuck is
Oh.
that?
Oh, it's the girls from all the Batman movies and shit.
But what? It's a live action.
No, it's animated.
I
It's
don't know.
animated. I swear it is.
It might be live action.
If it's live action,
You're right. It's animated.
it's animated. Okay.
Okay.
It's like Harley Quinn and like
Poison Ivy and shit.
Yeah, Poison Ivy. All them.
I didn't know they get freaky like that until that Harley Quinn animated show. It's a pretty good show.
They don't get freaky like that.
They're
just,
like
they're just
ambiguous,
what's
aren't
the
they,
word?
lesbian?
They're raunchy. They're just raunchy on the
Yeah,
show.
but
They don't
the
really
show
get,
is
like,
the show is
freaky.
raunchy.
In the comics, aren't they like openly lesbian, both of them, and they hang out a ton. They're best buds.
Eating each other out in the comics.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, they go to bed together.
Yeah. I mean,
We don't know what they were doing in the 80s.
You
Yeah,
assume
one of them
there's
has
some,
superpowers.
some eating out being done.
Oh my god. Someone was getting beat with a bat.
All right, boys. Once again, people, Merry Christmas, Happy
Merry Christmas.
Holidays, so on and so
Happy
forth.
holidays, whatever
Happy
you
holidays.
celebrate.
Happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate. We don't want to offend anybody. Happy Hanukkah.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
Hanukkah.
Happy
What up?
Happy-
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Say Happy Hanukkah, Omar.
I won't.
Say it. You're wearing blue. You're supporting them.
I won't say it.
Say it.
Happy Hanukkah to all the good boy and girl Jews, and not the Zionist pig fucks.
Oh, God. Cheers, everybody.
All right.
Bye,
Happy
guys.
holidays,
Bye,
everybody.
guys. I'm gonna click the last